Hello everyone, my name is Girlietina and we are back for week 2 of the MGL. I've been a little bit unwell this past week or so, so some of my editing and my commentary and stuff like that might not be great for this week and next week's battle because I have to play those pretty much back to back. We need to figure out how we are going to beat this team, and we are starting with our support, Ernie. To put things to sleep, a baton pass around, just for that, what's it called? Switchability, movement, you know the one I'm talking about. It has roar, just to roar things out. As you'll see, we're looking to get a lot of chip on certain guys. And then overheat, if we keep on roaring at the Freedo or baton passing out on the Freedo, maybe we will convince them, oh, maybe I should bring in something else rather than the Freedo, and then we can click 196 special attack. Overheat in the sun and just nuke something. At least that's the hope. Next up, we have our Sun Sweeper Elmo. Elmo, who is my favorite character from Sesame Street. I have a 27, almost 28 year old Elmo toy that lives in my bed with me. I have had Elmo since I was born, and Bulbasaur is my favorite Pokemon, so naturally this is a no-brainer. But Elmo is here to cause some trouble, make a ruckus with Sleep Powder, Sludge Bomb, Giga Drain, and Weather Ball. Sleep Powder obviously hits pretty much everything except for Trico. And if Trico comes in, we have that strong Sludge Bomb, as if it is before the item procs, we will be faster under Sun, which is why we have that Heat Rock for those extra turns. And then Giga Drain and Weather Ball are just two strong moves that can, put a lot of pressure onto a lot of different Pokemon, plus there's not a ton of other options here. But yeah, pretty much just max speed, max special attack with the Life Orb. We're hoping that we can just do some big chip. And then, what is an Ernie without a Bert? What's an Ernie without a Bert? So here is our Guts Bert with the Eviolite item, which is our only way of maybe surviving a close combat from the dog. So Stealth Rock, Dragon Dance, Earthquake, and Iron Head pretty much hit everything on the team for, it hits everything for super effective or neutral damage, and it does a lot of damage, especially if we can get that Dragon Dance off. At +1 speed, we still don't outspeed Elekid, I believe. Might be a speed tie, I don't think it is though. But we outspeed almost everything else, and we have a decent amount of bulk that, Larvitar is a pretty bulky guy as is, that if we get a Dragon Dance off, we can probably live a hit from the Elekid, get rid of that, and hopefully sweep. And then Stealth Rock are there just to keep on getting chip on things like the Fido that will want to switch in. Next up we have Grover, our sad looking little boy, with the Sturdy ability and Eviolite. So Sturdy obviously gives us a way out of situations such as the close combat dog. Make sure that we can always live, even if it's banded. There's 100% chance that we will live as long as we can keep the hazards away. We have hazards of our own, so we have Spikes, Curse, Rock Blast, and Earthquake. The good thing is that because Hisuian Growlithe can never kill us in one hit, it is very unlikely to stay in if we leave it. So because of this, just the Bonsly has a huge attack stat, and with Rock Blast especially, if that's landing, it's gonna get a kill on a lot of different Pokemon here, so that would normally threaten it. So even something like a Trico would be kind of scared out by Bonsly because it just does so much damage in return. And then if we ever manage to come in on something like a Fido, which doesn't pose too much of a threat, we get off a Curse, this thing becomes so difficult to kill with physical moves, and hopefully that will set us up for a victory then. Next up we have Big Bird. Speaking of hazard removal, this is kind of a double function that we have here. So we have Big Bird with the Gale Wings. This means, and the Heavy Duty Boots. So this means that we will always be able to come in and get off a priority defog or a dual wing beat. And the reason that's good is because Trico with the Unburden, if it will outspeed everything on our team if it manages to get that to proc. So if we have that priority dual wing beat, even if it's behind a sub, we should be able to break the sub and do a lot of damage. This thing isn't exactly the most, offensively minded Pokemon, but should be able to do enough chip there. It's pretty much here just to get rid of rocks and spikes, and then also to kill the Trico, or at least deal with the Trico enough so that one of our other guys can come in and sort it out. And then finally we have our other Sun Sweeper, our Terra Ground Zoe the Petalil, with Terra Blast, Solar Beam, Pollen Puff, and Giga Drain. So with max speed and under Sun, we still don't outspeed, I'm pretty sure we don't outspeed Elekid or Hisuian Growlithe, which is really embarrassing. Well, we certainly know we don't outspeed them with the normal Choice Scarf, but with both, if they have a Choice Scarf, I'm pretty sure then we outspeed Choice Scarf in Sun, which is kind of the goal. We outspeed those two main threats and can just nuke them with a Terra Blast. We have Solar Beam, which nothing really wants to switch in on. I think that Trico will take like 40, which is not, a nice thing to have for Trico, because certainly we would be able to get off 2 of those. Pollen Puff would just OHKO Trico, do a lot of damage to Mischief, and just get a lot of chip on everything there. And then Giga Drain can be just a useful tool for a kind of late game sweep if we just need to, get some reliable damage off. So that is our team going up against Crep. Good luck, have fun to Crep. I'm really looking forward to this battle. It's been postponed a bunch because I've been sick, and I'm really, really sorry. But I have been looking forward to this quite a bit. So yeah, I will see all of you in the battle. And here we are for week 2. So we're gonna get into this battle against Alyssa, aka Crep. Okay, what do I think you lead off with here? I think that you lead off with your Terra Fire Fanpy. Terra Fire Fanpy, you say? Fanpy, you say? Thank you very much, I say, in return. That was a good joke by me. Subscribe for more jokes. Oh god, okay. I'm leading Sun. Looks like I'm leading Sun. Oh man, how fast is a Fanpy? 13 speed? Okay, if Fanpy is Scarf, Fanpy could be Shiesty Scarf Fanpy. But I ran out of time. So we'll head with Sun. Oh, it's just the dog. Okay, well, this is horrifying. This is a terrible start. It is Scarf, but it's Flare Blitz, which OHKOs me, seemingly. Which just kills me, but it is Scarf. So that's good to know. Time to go Grover. Wait, is that? No, it's not necessarily. It's just... that could have been a speed tie, I guess. I'm about to find out some stuff here, folks. It might just be over. No, okay, I think it's Scarf. Knock off. My choice did Scarf. Sometimes you gotta make calls, kids. You're playing from behind. Okay, show me Swablu. Yes, that is the bird. Gravel Kit comes back out. 1 spike. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I did not know Fanpy got knockoff. I'm gonna go into my own bird. My big bird. Yeah, DeBoard. I know this guy gets Ice Shard. Right. This guy gets Ice Shard. Does this guy get Ice Spinner? Anyone know anything about Fampi? No, okay, you withdrew. Right. Flinkert. Takes a spike. U-turn. Bonk. Rock Blast is completely free. I'm just clicking Rock Blast. I can't die in one. Oh, for reference, I don't know if I mentioned this in the team builder. My best friend was up staying in my house last week, and she I asked her to pick up my Pokemon for me. Yeah, okay, there's a CC, which never kills. Defense falls. And we kill. In one! Let's go Grover. And this time it is Stake That. I'm just going to try and get up another Spike. Because I don't know that this guy gets setup moves. Maybe Howl. Oh, that's bad. Okay, that's significantly worse actually. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I just need to get the damage. This won't kill. Oh, it definitely did kill. I'm a fool. I thought Eviolite would protect me. Question mark? This is so doomed. This is so doomed. Hey, don't be Psychic Fangs. You don't have room for Psychic Fangs. Oh, it's just Life Orb. I'm just not paying attention. Crunch. We live. Connect. One turn of sleep. Switch bomb. Kills. Excellent work. Good work, Elmo. First kill for Elmo. Yippee! Wahoo! Cause like if this has Ice Punch, it's just donezo. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. It's Jover. Because I'm pretty sure Ice Punch always kills. Yeah, good game to Crep. I just was not prepared. I'm just a buffoon. Altera Grand to be shiesty. It makes no difference because you just Ice Punch, but I might as well get the Terra animation in. Maybe my groundness will work in my favor. I die. I always die. It's from like 44 attack invest. 12 attack investment. I always die. Okay, well, this is kind of a wash. Terrible job by me. Awful job by yours truly. But you know what? We'll show him the tech. Hiya. Flinch? Agency flinch? Discharge. Good game to Crep. Tried to make the team work. I think it could have worked if I knew anything about any Pokemon. Trailblaze, didn't know that guy got that. If I paid attention to the fact that it had Life Orb, I would have realized that my dude definitely super died. But it's the game we play. Show the Gunk meme. Editor, show the Gunk meme. I'm the editor. I'll show the Gunk meme. Yeah, GG's to Crep. That is us 0-2, unfortunately. Our next game is I have to play literally tomorrow. So it's all very back to back. It's all super scrappy at the minute, just because I'm recovering a little bit from being ill. But not a John. Just yeah, things are a little bit crazy at the minute. But yeah, hopefully we will pick up a win in our next game, which is against Trav next week, and I will see you all then.